Hey everyone! Today we're going to talk about something that might just completely change how you approach your day. It's called the Eisenhower matrix. All right, let me ask you something, and I bet this is going to sound familiar. You ever have those days, or heck, those weeks, where you're just go, go, go? You're answering emails, putting out fires, just running around like crazy, and then at the end of it all, you just collapse and think, what did I actually accomplish today?
It is so frustrating, right? It feels just like you're playing an endless game of whack-a-mole. You solve one problem, and boom, 3 more pop up. It's not just exhausting. The worst part is, it feels like you're not making any real progress on the stuff that actually matters.
But here's the good news. What if I told you there's a way to break that cycle? A way to cut through all that noise and finally focus on what's truly important? Well, there is. And believe it or not, it's a simple but really powerful tool. Okay, so here it is, the Eisenhower matrix. The whole idea is super simple, which is why it works so well. It helps you sort out everything on your plate using just 2 key factors. Is it urgent and is it important? That's it. Think of it as your secret weapon for battling the daily chaos. So let's break this down. You've got 4 boxes, right? Quadrant 1, top left, this is the stuff that's both urgent and important. You know, crises, real deadlines, the fires you have to put out. Then, over in quadrant 2, top right, you have what's important but not urgent. And listen up, because this is the magic quadrant. This is where your game-changing ideas, your long-term goals, all that strategic work lives. Down in quadrant 3, you've got the urgent but not important stuff. These are the classic interruptions. A lot of meetings, a bunch of emails that scream for your attention but don't actually move the needle. And finally, quadrant 4 is the junk drawer. Not urgent, not important. Think mindless social media scrolling, all those little time wasters. So, what's the goal? The goal is to live in quadrant 2 as much as you possibly can. To stop reacting in quadrant 1 and start proactively building. Okay, so what happens when you actually start using this thing? Well, the first benefit is a big one, and it happens fast. You finally feel like you're in control. You start to master your time. It really is a night and day difference in how you work. See, before, you're stuck in that reactive whack-a-mole mode we talked about. You're just a pinball bouncing off whatever screams the loudest. But after you start using the matrix, everything changes. You're working with a strategic focus. You're not getting pulled in 100 different directions anymore. Instead, you are deliberately choosing to work on the things that will actually get you closer to where you want to go. And once you master your time, something else amazing happens. It's the next logical step, and it's a huge one. You start to absolutely crush your goals. I'm not kidding. The difference in what you can achieve is just staggering. Without a system, it's kind of like you're riding a tricycle. Yeah, you're pedaling like mad, you're sweating, but you're just spinning your wheels on all that urgent but not important stuff. But when you switch your focus to what's actually important, it's like someone hands you the keys to a Ferrari. All of a sudden, you're just flying forward, making incredible speed on the things that build real, lasting success. But you know, for me, this next benefit might be the biggest of them all. It's not just about productivity, it's about your well-being. You finally get to escape that constant, draining feeling of being in crisis mode. And this shift is it's everything. When you're always living in that urgent zone, your brain is literally stuck in fight or flight. You're a firefighter, constantly running from one blaze to the next. But this matrix, it lets you change your job title. You get to become the cool-headed architect. You stop just putting out fires and you start calmly and strategically building something solid, something that lasts.
And that's really what it all boils down to, isn't it? This simple little grid gives you a profound choice. It's the choice between just reacting to your day as it happens or intentionally designing your life. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Are you a firefighter or are you an architect?